Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
So Emily was out at Buckeye Country Superfest this weekend. I couldn't make it. I had other commitments, that unfortunately took me to places other than Buckeye Country Superfest. But Heather was out there and said Emily is supposed to call me a big stupid jerk or something like that. So have at it, Emily.
Exactly how that went at all. Just I need to be harder on you about some things. So, which seems accurate if you're asking me. But then I get told I'm too hard on you. So I don't know which way to go.
I think you should be nice.
I am nice. Okay. I just apparently might let you get away with too much. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
You have to tell me, Kirsch.
So let me ask you about this. I saw a new product that's coming out, totally switching gears, and I want to see if you think this is trash or treasure.
Okay.
We come out with these every week and give you new weird products that are out there that we find and want to share and get your opinions on. So, Emily, do you like pickles?
I love pickles.
Okay, how about pickled flavored things like pickled chips?
They're okay.
Pickled beer is a thing?
Okay, no.
Even pickled cotton candy is a thing.
No.
That
sounds gross.
Now the pickle craze has officially crossed into the land of, ready for this?
Yes.
Ramen noodles.
Okay, actually, is it pickle juice with the noodles, I'm assuming?
Here's what it is. It's the folks at Cup Noodles, the ones that, kept broke college students and hungover adults alive for decades. They're dropping a new dill pickle flavor just in time for summer. So think of this as, I guess, salty noodles smothered in that tangy, vinegary pickle flavor?
This is so bizarre, it might taste good.
I think I'm digging it.
Intrigued for some reason.
Now, if you remember last year or the year before, they came out with some weird ones. They had pumpkin spice cup of noodles. Nasty, I think. Everything bagel cup of noodles, which I don't know.
No. Ew.
But somewhere, someone thought they looked at a big old steaming bowl of ramen and thought, you know what this needs? Pickles.
Isn't pickle juice really good for you, though?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, you know what, Kirsch? I say we try this one. I can't decide, is it trash or treasure?
Well, it officially hit stores the other day. It's in places like Walmart and Kroger and things like that, but it's only around for a limited time because just like your summer crush, I guess, this steamy dill affair won't last forever.
Oh, is it? The real question is all the sodium in it. Is it the same as every other cup of noodles? Probably
even worse with pickle stuff in there.
You know what? I can't decide if it's trash or treasure.
Delicious
I'm going in the middle.
or disgusting. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to grab some.
Let's try it. Let's just see if it's worth the hype that's going around.
I hit it like 6 o'clock in the morning, though, but we'll find out, I guess.
Fine.
What do you think, Emily? Should I grow me a Fu Manchu? That'd be a good look, wouldn't it?
I'm not a liar, so no, it wouldn't.
It's Classic Hit Country 103.9, The Maverick. Whoa, why did that just become so huge on my screen? What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
We're at 7-Eleven this morning, 75 on our way to 90,000 degrees today. I was
like, 90 degrees sounds great compared to what it's supposed to be.
90,000 degrees. If you are on the northeast side of Columbus, the giant truck explosion yesterday, I guess ODOT says that everything's okay, and that's all back open.
That like you were putting like quotations around it.
Well, here's why. Okay, just kind of behind the scenes, I actually flew back into Columbus late last night from being out of town this weekend, and I was driving past it at about 1 a.m., which, let me tell you how fun it was getting up for work. Driving past it at 1 a.m., and the whole road was still smoking at 1 a.m., and now they're like, it's open, we're good.
It's fine, apparently. It's fine.
What's up with trucks exploding on overpasses? Remember the one that happened in Dublin, maybe, 5-7 years ago?
No, this one got hit by a car that then ran away.
Right. And what's up with the hit and runs? Remember the guy on 71 who stopped in the middle of the highway and caused the big pileup that he's like, all right, I'm out.
Hey, you know what? I'm just proud that you just said it was a guy. That you didn't just like typecast it to a woman.
I'm
so
using guy
you,
as in place of person.
Okay.
Just trust me on this one, Emily.
I just don't know how it, like, one, I would never have the heart to do a hit and run. But two, they make it seem so easy. Just like, not get caught.
Oh, just caused a massive explosion. I'm out.
I could never live with myself. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, I'm that. I did that. You know, like the little I did that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be, that's that person, wherever they are. So.
All right.
Yes. So is it still smoking though? I haven't paid attention.
It was at 1:00 this morning.
And you're like, that doesn't seem fine at all.
And then I was like, oh my God, I have to get up so early.
Yeah. Like, gosh, I got to go deal with Emily in like 2 hours, literally. Should have just slept in this non-existent nap room we have here.
We don't have that.
I just slept in the studio. I wouldn't have stepped on you this morning.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So what was that? Saturday. It was Buckeye Country Superfest.
It was.
You texted me. Now, to give you an idea what was going on, it was a whirlwind weekend. I was not here in Columbus. I was actually sitting on Huntington Beach in California, outside of Los Angeles. And,
fun, right?
Yeah, because
fun.
Why wouldn't I be?
Right.
So I was in California this weekend, and Emily texted me, and she said, I forget what it was, but it was like an emergency text. And I was sitting there with some friend. I don't know what it was.
No, I realized after I probably got your hopes up like I was next to Megan Maroney or something, but it was really just, I was just standing next to my famous friend.
Well, how many White Claws deep were you when I called you? 2. Okay, because you were total woo girl when I called. I was with a table of friends. And
I woo every time I see my famous friend. And my famous friend, for those who don't know, is Phil Kelly from Good Day Columbus, ABC 6. He is the most famous person I know, and I brag about it often. And
I called you immediately. You're like, you have to call me right now or whatever in your text. Yes. So I called you, and you're like, I'm here with my
That's not what I sounded like at all, but
here
okay.
Here we go. I was like, oh,
okay.
Man.
So Phil brought up a good point. Actually, no, it wasn't a good point. It made me, I did probably yell White Claw at least twice.
You did.
Phil asked me if you would be interested in setting your daughter up with his son. And I loved that idea so much that I had to call you.
Why does Phil,
He made a really good point to me that he wants to like the parents that his son, ends up with. And I get that. He likes you. For some odd reason.
I like Phil. So thank you for that. For some odd reason.
And I love that idea because they both play soccer and I love it. I think we need to make it happen. But then I went, I don't know how he's going to feel about that because he's a dad to a girl.
Wait a second. What part of town does he live in?
Why does it matter? Are you judging him on what part of town he does your daughter need to be with someone from like, I don't even know.
From New Albany.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to out New Albany.
Nice part of Dublin or Powell or something. No, seriously, the reason I ask is because if she wants to go hang out with her boyfriend, if he lives in like Grove City, I live in like just up near Delaware.
Not matter, Kirsch, at all. There's so many.
You're driving.
I will.
On their dates. You can pick up both.
I will because I support this idea so much. I don't know how you feel about setting up your daughter. But you know what? It's Emily approved. That's all that matters. Actually, so I think you need to make this happen. And his son is so sweet and adorable. They would be so cute together. They're like the same age.
I'll tell you what would happen. We'd be like, all right, let's take him out on a date. And I know Phil well enough to know that we would probably be like, okay, they're on their date. Let's go grab, 6-8 beers.
That's true. That's true. And then have me be the DD and pick you all up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, look what you got yourself into.
I love it. Can we make this happen, Kirsch? This would be so cute.
I don't know.
Is it because you're the daughter? Come on, Kirsch. Tell me why you won't let me hook your daughter up with Phil Kelly's son.
I never said I wouldn't, but
I'm sorry.
You just kind of sprung down on me. I need a little time to think about this.
Why do you need time to process that? I just don't understand. It's a great idea.
Moving on. You came up with a game you wanted to play this morning, and you think I'm going to fail at this based off how tired I am.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, that's the only reason you would fail, because your brain's not really functioning this morning.
Yeah, I got like an hour and a half sleep last night. It's all good.
Fine.
All good.
We're going to play What's Older. So I'm going to give you 5 questions, and you have to tell me out of which 2 of each question is older, okay?
Okay, so 2 things 5 times. Okay, yep.
You got this. Just say which one. Yes.
Just pick one.
Okay. Just pick one, Kirsch.
All right.
All right. We're going to start in honor of Buckeye Country Superfest. The first Buckeye Country Superfest or Luke Combs being legally allowed to drink?
Oh.
Which one is older?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh,
man, I'm really making you think.
That's a tough one.
It's tough, I know.
Luke Combs being legally able to drink.
You are correct.
Yeah.
So, good job, Kirsch. Okay. The DVD player or the TV show Friends?
The TV show Friends.
No, the DVD player is older.
Really?
Yes, I know. I was shocked too.
Okay.
The original iPhone or Jason Aldean's debut single?
Oh my gosh. Okay. The original iPhone or Jason Aldean's debut single. Oh my gosh.
I'm really making you think this morning. Are you awake yet?
I'm going with Jason Aldean.
You are correct.
All right.
Do you think he could get that question, though? We should ask him sometime.
I don't know.
Polaris Fashion Place or the first Toyota Prius?
Polaris Fashion Place.
No, the Prius.
Wait, what year was the first Prius?
1997.
Really?
I guess so, yes. That shocked me too. Okay, this is the...
Polaris was what, 2002?
2001.
2001, okay.
Yes. Okay, is this your tiebreaker? Oh my gosh.
This is my tiebreaker.
Okay, you ready?
I'm not, but okay.
Chattahoochee or me, Emily?
Oh, holy smokes. Chattahoochee or Emily?
Which one's older?
Chattahoochee.
Oh, I am.
What year was Chattahoochee?
What? 92, 93.
What year was Emily?
91.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I mean, come on, Kirsch. I only remind you daily.
I know, for real. Okay, so older, which one is older? I failed on that one, is what we...
You tried. That's what matters.
All right. Emily, well, let me just share this for a second. A lot of what you hear on air here at 103.9 The Maverick when we're on is real life things that happen to us and people around us. Now, you won't tell me who this is, but it's somebody we both know.
Not me. I knew you were going to think this was me the minute I told you about it.
I thought it was you. So share this story.
Okay, so my friend came and we were just talking.
And this is also my friend.
Yes, sure. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Yes, it is.
Wow, okay.
And she was telling me how her husband called the squad because she wasn't going to make it there in time, right?
So he was having some sort of medical emergency.
Yes. And he's fine. Let me just keep saying he's fine.
Okay.
And she looked at me and she goes, is it bad that I asked him if he could wait outside because the house is a mess? And I didn't want them to like, judge me. And he's fine, okay? But
honey, I'm on my way. Just go lay in the front yard until they show up.
I laughed, but then I was like, no, I might have done the same thing.
Are you serious?
I really might have. I don't, if he was fine, I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, look, if your husband calls 911 and your first instinct is to tell him to grab a Swifer, you are officially in your hot mess homemaker era.
In the garage. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Fine. It was, it's just closer to when the ambulance comes, okay?
Oh, yeah. Good Lord.
Come on, Kirsch. Would you have instantly judged Mrs. Kirsch if she told you to wait in the garage?
Yeah, I'd be there clutching my chest and
holding the Swifer in one hand.
Yeah, and a bottle of Febreze in the other, like it was holy water trying to get through the... Good Lord.
You and the squad would have had some great laughs about that, though, knowing you.
So this friend... she's basically like, okay, if he flatlines, fine, but if they see the bathroom, I'll never recover. That's what this is.
I did not think of it like that, no. I just thought of...
He calls the EMS, and then she follows up 911. Okay, they're on the way, honey. Okay, I should be okay. Okay, go lay in the front yard and wait for them. And then she calls 911. My husband just called, and the real emergency is my living room.
It's fine, Kirsch. Okay. When you put it like that, it makes you really just question everything the story was about. So thank you.
The paramedics are like, ma'am, is he conscious? Yes, conscious enough to run the vacuum before you get there.
You know what? I said they've probably seen worse. You're fine.
I'm not sure they have.
I think she was just really just making it easier for them to get to him to make sure he was okay. That's how I look at it. Okay?
Honey, go play in the front yard. They're on their way. Don't let them in the house.
I mean, it's just, he's fine.
Oh,
it was so they could find the house easier, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
yes.
My Lord. He's in there. There's bras hanging off the lamps and everything else. And she's like, no, don't let them in. Did you hear about this parrot that is up for adoption that I really want to adopt?
But you have been talking about it, and I don't see you as a parrot owner.
Well, there is now a foul-mouthed feathery menace in Massachusetts, and shockingly, everyone wants a piece of him. His name is Hendrix, a parrot at the Forever Paws Animal Shelter who curses like a sailor on $2 margarita night, is what they say.
I love it.
He doesn't just go out and drop F-bombs. He's turning the entire shelter into an episode of Parrots Gone Wild. So there's a twist on this.
They're ready to get rid of him, is what you're saying.
50 people from across the U.S. and Canada are lining up to adopt this trash-talking toucan. And apparently people just really want a pet that screams back at them. Here's a lady from the shelter talking about Hendrix is his name.
We try not to react because we don't want to encourage it. There's times we have to leave the room to laugh. He was being fed human cereal, white bread. That's why he's missing most of his feathers. It's malnutrition. If you call him a pretty bird, he'll say thank you. Other than the niceties, that's as far as the niceties go. The rest of it is slurs, cusses, things I can't repeat on camera. The first time I heard him drop the MFR word, it was the first thing I thought of was snakes on a plane. We didn't want somebody to bring him home, and then all of a sudden he starts throwing slurs around, and you had no idea you were getting into this.
I want to adopt him so bad.
Well, line up, Kirsch. It sounds like it's a bidding war.
I know, for real. Hendrix, he's in Massachusetts, ready to go. All right, so we have teamed up with Krieger Ford to give away a Ford Maverick, and Emily's got all your details on this.
Yes, starting today at 9 o'clock, you will hear your first keyword. You have 30 minutes to text and win. Well, enter to win, I should say. Text the keyword you hear on 1039 The Maverick, and you are entered into a chance to win a Ford Maverick from Krieger Ford.
All right, so yeah, it's going to be at 9, noon, and 4 every day.
Just leave us on all day, it's fine.
And 30 minutes from the keyword, you have to text it in. And hopefully you'll pick up a brand new Ford Maverick.
Good luck. It's a really nice car.
And also a Maverick listener exclusive. You get $500 off employee pricing right now on all new Fords at Krieger Ford. So
ooh,
there
I like
you
that
go.
special.
Yeah. Specific for Maverick listeners.
Yes, so just, tell them you listen to us.
All things
Kirsch and Emily
Maverick.
are your morning ride or die.
Your morning ride or die. I love it.
Who did he even get to be called the king? I want to know. What do you think he had to do?
Him and Elvis.
To earn that title. Okay, well,
The king Elvis was the king of rock and roll. Oh, I guess Michael Jackson was the king too. King of pop.
Okay, I'm just wondering how you get the title, because I'm sure you want that title, don't you, Kirsch?
No, I don't.
You don't want the title
No.
of King of Morning Radio?
No, that's a lot of pressure. Just
Fine,
like to
I'll
get up and
take
do the thing. So the science is in, Emily. Apparently,
About what? That can go so many ways.
They figured out the secret to lifelong happiness.
Money?
Abs.
Okay.
No,
French fries?
it's something way more dangerous than any of that. It's trusting other people.
There's no way.
So there's a new study that says trusting others actually makes us happier, and being happier makes us want to trust people more, which is just adorable.
I mean, I guess I could see that it makes life easier, but I don't know about happier, because, yeah.
Researchers say the older we get, the easier it is to trust, which explains why your grandma handed her social security number over to a guy named Jeff who called from Microsoft Windows refund department.
Okay, well, that's sad. That's a very sad example. It probably happens to millions all the time, Kirsch.
Somebody's waiting for that Nigerian prince to send a couple million.
It could happen. Okay. Question for you, though.
Yes.
Here's why I don't believe this. It's not really a question, I guess it's a statement. Because you know those trust exercises?
Yeah.
Where you have to fall? I don't know if I would trust you.
Why?
To catch me. I don't know.
I would catch you.
Would you though? Because I feel like you would either catch me or you would say this would make great content if I just let her fall.
Well, I mean, that's very true.
Yeah. But so see, it's just like.
Are we being filmed or no?
I don't know. I just feel like you would secretly do that.
No, I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
I don't think I would be a very happy person.
I wouldn't want you to get hurt, so of course I'd catch you.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Emily.
Kirsch.
Emyle.
Yeah, okay. And I don't even trust you saying my name right, so how am I going to trust you catching me?
Come on.
I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. Ooh. See, I'm getting like heated over thinking about that.
The only person I wouldn't catch in a trust fall is Joy Behar.
Stop it. You would. You would totally catch her if you had to.
No.
If it meant that and she would go, you just saved my life, Kirsch. What can I give you? And you would say 10 minutes on The View.
Quit television. That's what.
Let me debate you for 10 minutes, Joy Behar.
Oh, no. Oh. I wouldn't want to do that at all. We're doing a trust fall, and I want you to see how well it works.
I don't know if I'd be happy about it. So I don't believe this study at all.
If it was you catching me, I'd probably knock you over.